is up, guys? My name is Piper Senpai, and welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Before we get directly into the game, I would like to first off say that to anyone who enjoyed the first part and has been waiting for part two, I genuinely want to apologize. My work schedule with this virus going on has been just out of whack. It's been weird. Some nights they keep me all night long. Some nights only keep me a few hours, and then I get home and I'm in such a bad mood because of it. Because, obviously, need all the money I can get, in times like these. Um, this virus is just whack. Uh, stay inside. Don't go anywhere. If you have to go anywhere, just go get some groceries or whatever, excuse me. Just be smart about it. That's my big thing with this whole virus thing is I'm actually the tiniest bit salty that my job is actually open still because I get it, but that the company doesn't want to lay everyone off and give everyone paid leave or whatever. But it's I work at a fast food restaurant, okay, so I don't see how we're considered essential employees. And, with us staying open, it leaves me and my coworkers and our customers, open to getting infected. And it's ridiculous because, everywhere I look, it's the news. It's my people in my family, my relatives and stuff like that. People just walking around, at the place I live at. Everyone says, stay the home. Because, we're, it, I don't know, people are just being really, really, really ignorant about it, acting like it's not a big deal. Going out in public, still going out and hanging out with their friends and stuff like that. It's just dude, no. like, I'm not gonna rant too much about it. I'm sorry, but yeah, this virus is just whack. And good news is though with the virus, my job did decide to start cutting people's hours, so I'll be able to upload this tonight, obviously, and then I work Saturday and Sunday, and then I work Monday, and then I'm off for a whole week basically, which means I can actually upload, which I'm excited about. Whew. Okay, rant over. I'm so sorry about that. So anyways, yeah, welcome back to Amnesia. You remember last time we got kind of just got dipped our feet into the water a little bit with it. Got our lantern, we encountered a creature for the first time. Didn't really see it up close, obviously, but from a distance we did. Took me about 1,000,000 years to figure out how to make that concoction to get the weird, gross looking stuff off of the walls or whatever that was. And yeah, we are now in, I believe, the refinery. So let's get back into it. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoy. It really means a lot to me. Any support is appreciated, Whew, okay, so where are we going? I honest to God do not know what we're supposed to be doing. It's dark from the inside, okay. Cool.
June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Check our sanity. Oh. That's right. Our guy is not doing okay though. Some of that, and then I'll be satisfied. Oh wait. Come on, sit by the candle for a little bit, buddy. Calm down. It's okay, we ain't seen nothing yet. The thing's probably lurking around here somewhere, but... Kinda just going with it right now. Yeah, our sanity, we're not doing so hot there, are we? Oh word, pedals. Okay, that's a good. I totally just backtracked a whole bunch, didn't I? Psychotic break, are we okay? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Okay. So we're doing alright so far. Bet. Okay. Just keep going. The latch is too heavy to lift by hand. Guess we better investigate, huh? See this stuff?
25th of June, 1839. feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change colour, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Huh. How interesting. Very cool indeed. Oh man. So we have like a whole refill's worth of oil. We're good for the time being. That scared me. Okay, so that latch is too heavy to be lifted by hand. That crank is blocked by something. So. Did y'all watch Phineas and Ferb when you were a kid? Perry was my boy. Seriously, like, where are the HE double hockey sticks? What am I supposed to do here? Like, it's too heavy to lift. Oh, but it's stuck. And just like that, our lantern died. Cool. There's something like in the ceiling. There can't be some jamming it on the outside wall. Gotta be something. Come on, man. It's the only part of the ceiling that has any kind of light on it. You know what time it is, guys? It's Bob the Builder time.
Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Scoop, Muck, and Dizzy, and Rolly too. Lofty and Wendy join the crew. Milton and Bird, Travis and Spud, playing together like good friends should. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of this environment. But it's whatever. Just keep pushing on. Cellar archives. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. What's going on? Suck. I'm not gonna make this one. I don't like you anymore. We have a slight headache as far as sanity goes. No, it's just a slight headache, Hey buddy, what's up? Cats. It's locked with a simple lock. And our lanterns died. Awesome, dude. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. That's cool and everything, but like. Okay. So at least we're not totally screwed. Here, boy. Go get it. Hurry, boy. We're out of oil, so much for that. Am I right? Archive tunnels. Something large managed to guess his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help! He cried as the ocean swallowed him again. Oof. I don't want I'm just trying to. Enough of that. Should we go to the door that's still open? Why not?
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Okay, so the elevator's not working, so we gotta work on fixing that, I'm assuming. I dig this music though. Super mellow, it's nice. Machine room's locked. Check out this side. See if it's anywhere. Storage. Maybe we can find some oil in the storage. Tried to put these together, but like the sand dunes, they shipped it when you weren't looking. We are lanternless. Oh yeah, Hadoi. Forgot, kinda lights the area a little bit. I just want some oil for my lantern. If that's cool. Sacks of potatoes. Sacks of potatoes, I'm assuming. Wow. Do not venture too far. Okay. So we're in the same one we died in, or what? What's the deal with that? Got a tinderbox. A hacksaw. screamed at the top of his lungs. Why is the little loading thing? Oh, my mouse cursor. Not too fond of that.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Oh, bye. Cool.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
That's sad. Our man's was just trying to have an expedition. Excuse me. Got a nice shirt. A bunch of flies. No luck with any oil so far. Oops.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Interesting. Oh, you see that? Ooh, what? We got some oil finally. Some back haul. Real funny. Gonna land flat now. Oh. Door stuck due to a broken lock. Okay. Well. And into the study we go. But it was also the only one which offered some comfort. Whatever's referring to the notes, just really dig like how story driven the game is. I like that a lot. Wonder how many of those we can have in our inventory. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb to my most trusted student and friend, Johann Ware. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails wherein I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I would verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. Bad idea, I'm assuming. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in a lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. That's messed up. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I've been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It's been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized how I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstad. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Okay, cool. Conserve our oil, we must. Trying to strain my patience, span centuries from where I came. Mankind's labor and wasted breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Close that. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down, you gotta make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Okay. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay. Cool. Let's see what time it is real quick. 5:40. Okay. 2 cinder boxes. We are on a roll, y'all. Okay. Open the door. Go back out the way we came in, see if we can find anything. Okay, close the door.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Eh. That's not gross or anything. Okay, well, we got a shovel. Oh, the pupper. Was it you who did that to the puppies? Huh? Bitch. Huh? This apple is as far as your soul. Okay. So sad. That poor puppy. This guy clearly had his demons. Okay, well that's it for this episode, I'm assuming. So let's go back to Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Let's see.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
So Herbert was our boy. Back down to the storage room. He reached into the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could. Sedatives. That would probably be, I'm assuming. I really had a boyo, like, of all times. I don't know how much I fancy that. Okay. Supposed to go that way or that way?
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
There's $100 left. Alright, well. Let's go. So that way's blocked. So that's neat. Let's go down this way then. Immediately I am extremely uncomfortable. Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, I prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather brain servants this before you go ahead with your plans. Liquids are not themselves explosives and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room with the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you are ready to go. Well, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for part 2 of Amnesia. Since we came to a fairly good stopping point, I feel like I'm assuming we've collected all the parts of the drill so far. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really sorry I haven't like been uploading like frequently like I was. I'm definitely gonna do my best to get my uploading schedule 110% back on track. And I can't thank you guys enough for like watching my videos. It means a lot to me. Sorry I kind of just like got confused and stopped, but my brain needs a break. Oh man. It's a cool game so far. I really like this how like story driven it is. Definitely. It's really cool in that aspect. Um Remember, after we finish this, we're gonna do a Machine for Pigs, and that'll be awesome because I 110% have not seen anything on that one. It's just Dark Descent I've seen anything of. But anyways, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and stay safe out there. Stay home. Do everything you can to stay home. My goodness, I can't stress that enough. Love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.